LGVN stock. So this is live in this pre-market session of the 19th of November 2021. LGVN stock is up 89.23%. In the last video we were asking whether there's any chance it will get to $10. We had a price target of about $10 and some fraction, and yes, it has exceeded that and has added at some point we saw it trading at $13 and some fraction, a gain of more than 90%. We saw actually before we started recording this video a 97% gain. So yes, the stock is strongly bullish right now. Momentum has eased off, but the RSI is still holding some strength there. It's a penny stock, very small float, $2.8 million I believe. Let's try and see whether we can find any news behind this for the extension we're looking at right now as it concerns LGVN stock. Let's find out whether we can find any news, any further news, and any other development that has may have occurred. Okay, this is on old news. FDA, okay, yes, that was the news. It was granted a rare designation for its drug. I think maybe for a lack of better things to invest in, they may have continued to pile in money on the stock. Market participants may have started to or continue to buy the stock. This is not fresh. This is almost a day old now. Yes, indeed, it was one of the biggest movers. Small float. And yesterday, I think it reached up to 200% gain. Today, now we're looking at almost, at some point, it may have reached 100% gain. So let's see whether that's the case. Yes, at some point, if it's trading here and it's 87.77%, okay, it closed at $6.87. So this will, let's see, 6.87. Okay, this is easily more than 100%, 14.32. So at some point, it reached $14.32. So at some point it had actually exceeded 100% gain in this pre-market session. So we've not been able to find any other further development. It's just that maybe market participants felt it still has a lot more to offer. It still has a lot more to offer. Maybe that's what they're feeling right now. Okay, let's quickly see what the underlying trend for the stock is. Let's go to the daily model and see what is going on there. Okay, the underlying trend for the stock is a bearish one for sure. So it's a bearish one. So things have totally changed now with that designation they got from the FDA. So the gain is now 88.50, trading at $12.95. Now, okay, it has added some more. It's now 91.27, 90.68%. So yes, the FDA approved the company's Lomecel-B drug for a rare pediatric disease designation. It's massive. Okay. That's what they're saying here. So the company's Lomecel-B drug proceed through clinical trials and be approved for the treatment of this rare heart disease. Longeveron will receive a priority review voucher for this drug. What this means is the company could potentially have this drug and any subsequent drugs or biologic applications reviewed within 6 months rather than the typical 10 months. This will accelerate the company's timeline of bringing drugs to the market. Okay, so if yes, that's what if you passes that test, then probably the company will be regarded as a no-nonsense drug maker. That means certain things may just be overlooked in the review of its drugs and biologic applications. That's what it's they're trying to say here. The review process will only be 6 months instead of 10 months. So that's really good. I can see why market participants are piling on the stock. The gain is now 89.23, trading at $12.93. So 100% gain for this will make it, we'll put it at 4.7, it'll be 12.74, is it not? 12.74. so it has actually, what are we talking about? It has already exceeded 100%. Okay, no, okay, so it will be 13.74. Yes, 13.74 will make it 100%. So at some point it had actually reached 14.32, which is more than 100%. Yes. Are we tempted to come up with another price target for the stock? Is there any chance it will continue to extend in the coming session? Well, if it's going to extend, well, let's see whether the sort of price target we are looking at here, 14.35 and 11.79. Let's find that difference. 14.35 minus 11.79 will give you 2.56. So we used 1.618 in the last one, so we're still going to stick with that. So it's 4.4208 plus $13.8. So we have a price target of 17.22. Is there any chance it can get to 17.22? Let's see. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. But expect it to retrace further in this regular session. It's a small float as well, so some of these may also ensure, or it may lead to yet further spike, because they're looking at all that is going on, the fundamentals, the FDA, all that stuff, and then they're also looking at the small float. So yes, there's a good chance it may reach there, but at the same time, we know what has been happening of late. The stocks advance in the pre-market and don't do the same in the regular session. So just be really careful with Longeveron, LGVN stock. By just getting this designation, the stock is no more a regular stock. It's now a very important stock. Okay, and we'll continue to update you. Thank you very much for watching this video.